Hello, my dear students! Welcome back to another online math class with Teacher Ray. Before we start, please prepare the following: your textbook, your pen, and your copybook. Ready? Now, open your book on page 735, 13.1. The title of our lesson, Order of Operations. In this lesson, you are expected to be able to use the order of operations to evaluate expressions.
The essential understanding for this lesson is: there is an agreed-upon order in which operations are carried out in a numerical expression. Previously, students learned to first perform an operation that appears in parentheses when evaluating an expression. In this lesson, they learned to apply the order of operations to evaluate expressions that have parentheses and two or more operations.
Before we start our lesson, let us unlock the vocabulary terms that will be very helpful for you to understand our today's lesson. We have evaluate, numerical expressions, parentheses, order of operations, braces, and brackets. Our first term, evaluate. It means doing the calculations to find the value of an expression. Next, we have numerical expression. It's a mathematical phrase that contains numbers and at least one operation. Example, 4 plus 5, 134 minus 75, 56 times 4 plus 6, 68 divided by 8 times 7 minus 2 plus 1. Next term, we have parentheses. Curved symbols used for mathematical expressions and equations to group numbers or variables together. So here is a parenthesis. Next, we have braces. Symbols used in parentheses and brackets in mathematical expressions and equations to group numbers or variables together. So here's the example of braces. Next, brackets. Square symbols used on mathematical expressions and equations to group numbers or variables. So this one is a bracket.
Two students evaluated the expression 15 plus 12 divide by 3 plus 5 and got two different answers. Neither student made a mistake in the calculations. So how did they get different results? Solve this problem any way you choose.
Okay, let's answer solve and share. So let us evaluate this expression. 15 plus 12 divided by 3 plus 5. So you can use the order of operations to evaluate expressions that have more than one operation. Show your work. Alright, so following the order of operations PEMDAS, 15 plus 12 divided by 3 plus 5, let us do division first. So 15 plus 12 divided by 3 is 4 plus 5. And then we have to add now, 15 plus 4 is 19 plus 5. 19 plus 5 equals 24. Did you get the same answer? Very good. Next, look back. Why is it important to use the order of operations when evaluating an expression? So everyone gets the same answer. Because if you're not going to follow the orders of operation, you will have different answers. It will depend on the operations that you use.
How can you evaluate a numerical expression with more than one operation? Think about this question during the lesson. Two students evaluated the same numerical expression but got different answers. To avoid getting more than one answer, use the order of operations. Rebecca used the correct order. In what order did Rebecca evaluate the expression? First, she divided 9 by 3. Then she multiplied the quotient 3 by 5. Finally, she added the product 15 to 36 to get 51. Evaluate or find the value of 12 divided by 4 plus the quantity 9 minus 2 times the quantity 3 plus 5 using the order of operations. Step 1. In using order of operations, do the operations inside parentheses first.
Remember to rewrite the calculations that still need to be done.
What would you do if there were no parentheses in the expression? If there were no parentheses, you would divide 12 by 4 first. Step 2. Next, multiply and divide in order from left to right. Why is it important to divide and multiply before you add? If you add 3 plus 7 before you multiply 7 times 8, your answer will not be the same as the answer you get from following the order of operations. Step 3. Finally, add and subtract in order from left to right. So, 12 divided by 4 plus the quantity 9 minus 2 times the quantity 3 plus 5 equals 59. If adding and subtracting is the last step in the order of operations, why were other additions and subtractions in the original expression completed before step 3? Operations that appear inside parentheses are always done first. Now you know how to evaluate a numerical expression with more than one operation.
Okay, page 736. Let us review the video about our essential question, how can you evaluate a numerical expression with more than one operation? You can evaluate or find the value of 12 divided by 4 plus 9 times 2 times 3 plus 5 by using the order of operations. Step 1. In using orders of operations, do the operation inside parentheses first. Remember to rewrite the calculations that still need to be done. Step 2. Then multiply and divide in order from left to right. And step 3. Finally, add and subtract in order from left to right. Always remember, left to right. Again, order of operations tells which calculations to do before others. First, simplify the numbers inside the parentheses, brackets, and braces. Then, multiply and divide in order from left to right. And finally, add and subtract in order from left to right. For example, 3 plus 6 quantity 11 plus 1 minus 4 divided by 8 times 2. So first, we will simplify what is inside the parentheses and the braces or brackets. So 11 plus 1, 11 plus 1 is 12, minus 4 is 8, times 6. So rewrite 3 plus 6 times 8 divided by 8 times 2. So still we have brackets. So 6 times 8 is equals to 48. So rewrite 3 plus 48 divided by 8 times 2. Next, from left to right. So divide first. 48 divided by 8 is equals to 6. 3 plus 6 times 2. Multiply 6 times 2 equals 12 plus 3 equals 15.
In the first example, why was Juan's answer incorrect?
Okay, convince me. The answer is, Juan evaluated this expression from left to right instead of using the order of operations. Okay, now let us answer guided practice in page 737. Number 1, insert parentheses to make the following statement true. So here we will put 3 plus 5 inside the parentheses. So 3 plus 5 equals 8 times 2 equals 16. 16 minus 10 equals 6. Number 2, write a numerical expression with parentheses, then find the value of the expression. So in this point, try to make your own expression with parentheses. I will check it in your book when you submitted it in the group. In 3 to 7, name the operation you should do first. Number 3, 6 plus 27 divided by 3. So we will do correct division first. Next, number 4, 5 times 2 plus 12 divided by 6. Correct again, multiplication. 17.25 minus 4.5 plus 3.75. Fantastic! Addition. Next, 14 minus 7 plus 3 plus 5. Very good. Subtraction. Last number, 4 divided by 2 times 8 equals, the operation is division. Very good. Alright, it's now time for your independent practice and problem-solving task. Please solve and answer. Independent practice item numbers 8 to 10 and 17 to 25 on page 737. And problem-solving item numbers 28, 32, and 33, page 738, and item numbers 22, 25, and 26 in page 740. And we will check your answers in the next part of my video. Have a good day. Bye.